autonomy. Autonomy. JSS autonomy. Autonomy.
Oh yeah, you have nani? Bendera.
Sisi walimu wa JSS tunataka kujitegemea. Tupewe shule yetu, tukae kama sisi. Mahoi watengenezewe shule yao, waendelee huko. Sisi tunataka kujitegemea. Machakos au! Machakos power! Tunataka tukue viongozi, tuongoze shule zetu na tujibane. Ama si hivyo tuletewe wale wa secondary wakuwe viongozi, lakini hao watu wengine waondolewe, tujitegemee. Simple. Mimi naitwa Mwalimu Daudi, mwalimu wa kemia na fizikia. Na ndipo tunaambia president wetu, sisi kama walimu wa JSS tunataka kujitegemea. Simple as that. Kubet power.
Kubet power.
We have organized this press conference as a follow-up on our conversation that began on Saturday, 13 September 2025. At State House through our Secretary General, Mr. Akelo Misori. The issue at hand is the autonomy of junior schools.
Yes.
At the moment, there is a lot of confusion, starting from the entire administration of these schools to how sports and co-curriculum activities are managed. This is affecting not only the teachers, but also the learners, and it needs to be addressed urgently.
Yes. Yes.
Kubet power.
Power.
Kubet power.
Power.
With me this evening is a few officials from Kubet who are here, Machakos branch, as well as junior school teachers, popularly known as Mungus. They are members of Kubet, and that is why the union is speaking on their behalf today. We have partnered issues we want to raise, starting with one, managerial and administrative clarity.
Yes.
We call for a defined, structured administrative channel for junior schools, a clear guideline on the composition of the Board of Management, Parents Association, and roles for principals, deputies, and heads of departments. This will resolve conflicts of interest and delineate responsibilities. Two, comprehensive school structure. We are categorically state that the government marshals resources to provide for free compulsory comprehensive secondary school to offer education for grade 7 through grade 12 in every primary school neighborhood. We agree to the short-term approach to housing junior schools within primary schools, and appreciate the manner in which this crisis was handled, but we note that the domicile has only increased pressure already strained public primary schools, and an affirmative long-term solution must be guided accordingly. Kubet power.
Power.
Three, demarcation of teaching and administrative tasks. As a union, we demand a clear separation of teaching and administrative duties.
Yes.
That junior school teachers are currently overburdened with clerical work, such as sending learners for PA levies, filing receipts, paying school staff, running printings, and endless administrative documents. This detracts our JS teachers from their primary role of instruction and learners supervision. Kubet power.
Power.
Number 4, and very important, co-curricular activity management. The Minister of Education must provide clear guidelines for co-curricular activities in junior schools, including separate days and administrative bodies for junior and primary school sports and creative arts activities. These new committees should be managed by teachers run on 3-year elective term. Number 5, workload and performance appraisal. We asked the Teacher Service Commission, TSC, to issue a clear guidelines on maximum number of lessons per week for secondary teachers at this level, because the current workload, which includes extensive teaching and non-teaching duties, makes realistic performance appraisal impossible. Corporate power. How does a teacher teaching 45 lessons and still running other school programs get same assessment targets with another teacher having 24 lessons elsewhere? Conclusion. Corporate Machakos branch urges the Ministry of Education and the Teacher Service Commission to urgently address these issues for the welfare of teachers and learners. Corporate power. Having said that,
by design, the head of institution, popularly known as a HOI, is not competent enough to really manage the curriculum of secondary, because the JS grade 7, 8, and 9 are all in secondary. And we know the capacity of an head of institution. They don't have the competence to manage the curriculum, to supervise the curriculum, and therefore something needs to be done. And an immediate solution, one, is to make sure we have a deputy right away from the secondary section who can handle the curriculum, who can manage and supervise the curriculum. 2, and most important, the sports. They are preparing our learners for talents in the pathways of STEM, the pathway of social sciences and arts and sports science. How do you grow the talents when they are not given a chance to effectively participate in sports? The little capitation which is coming for sports is shared between JS and the primary section. That is terrible. We cannot allow the little coins that are coming to grow the talents of our young ones in grade 7, 8, and 9 to be overstretched. We will not realize our objectives of the pathways. At grade 9, these learners should have settled for their pathways, and we are doing a lot of disservice to our learners. We want to say, let there be a clear supervision, let there be a clear capitation on the JS. Kupet power. Mongoose power. Solidarity forever.
In the matter of JSS administration, how will a teacher teaching grade 9 be given assessment by an hacketing deputy principal, who is the class teacher of grade 3, and of course is now the one in charge of the administration of the school? There is no principal, there is no head teacher, the deputy is away. So who is in charge of the school? A senior teacher, and we know a senior teacher in a primary session, who will offer curriculum support to the teachers doing grade 9. Now the challenge of administration is so much that the pressure is that there must be a way out. We cannot perform when we are not guided, given the current curriculum support officers, because we need a deputy in charge of curriculum who is competent to handle the matters of curriculum, co-curricular activities, and school support programs, including guidance and counseling, religious affairs, religious affairs, and any other matter. Secondly, on the matter of subject allocation and duties, a teacher is there sending students to go for school fees, to keep records of payments, also paying the workers in the school, because they have to contribute to pay a watchman, to pay a cook. Others are contributing to have the welfare of the school running. That is not what is supposed to be happening in a secondary school. There's capitation, but the challenge is, where is the board of government that is managing the school? What is their role? Their defined functions. We have teachers who are deployed to secondary school. They are at the level of heads of departments in secondary schools. They were deployed from primary schools. Why can't they be brought back to JSS and handle matters of administration? We cannot keep on. Now we are going for an exam. The challenge with this exam is, one, the books came this term, term 3, for a curriculum which will be examined in 3 weeks coming. How will we get this teacher in the manner of the curriculum that the books were brought this term? What is the problem? Many schools do not even have the curriculum design. what is happening? Who do you go for to ask for curriculum design? The head teacher says, I'm marketing here. The deputy says, hiyo si kazi yangu. Now, who are you going to call for performance? It's upon the government to marshal resources and ensure that it was a short-term dose to the problem that was happening, the crisis. But now we are demanding education is free and should also be compulsory, and the government must marshal resources. The primary school are already full of learners. How do we go again to push them to have the learners performing in the same environment where learners are over 60 in one class? We want to build other classes for JS and increase the population in that school. There is no compound, there is no setup. I think we must come up to a consensus and a genuine engagement, not the bullying that happened in the other house. Thank you.
Kupet power! Kupet power! Kupet power! Machakos power! Machakos power! Mogos au! Mogos au! Mogos au! Machakos power! Kupet power! Mogos au! Machakos au! Machakos Machakos au! Kupet solidarity! Kupet solidarity! Kupet solidarity! Machakos au! Au!
What to talk in Kikamba so that get to every other stakeholder, include the party. Other Mungu from the main section. I want to call one Mulei Mwalimu. Yes. Power! Power! Mungu's power!
Power! On the matter of JSS,
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
Twende tena.
Hivyo hamna haja na hiyo jina Mary's nini. Ada na lens, kelanda.